The Los Angeles Lakers have officially extended JJ Redick's contract after an impressive first season as an NBA head coach. This move reflects the organization's confidence in Redick's leadership, his ability to manage elite talent, and his potential to shape the future of one of the league's most storied franchises. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. Last season marked Redick's first time serving as a head coach at any level of basketball. Despite being a rookie in this role, Redick was entrusted with leading a team that features one of the greatest players in NBA history, LeBron James, along with rising star Luka Doncic. The Lakers were looking for stability, strong leadership, and a clear identity, elements that Redick was tasked to bring to the organization from day one. Under his guidance, the Lakers finished the regular season as the third seed in the highly competitive Western Conference. Redick implemented systems that maximized the talents of his roster, blending the experience of LeBron James, now 40 years old, with the skill and energy of Luka Doncic. While the Lakers were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs in 5 games, the front office saw enough promise in Redick's coaching style, decision-making, and communication with players to justify a long-term commitment. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, the Lakers have signed Redick to a multi-year contract extension. This is particularly notable because Redick still had 3 years remaining on his original deal. The decision signals that the organization sees him not just as a temporary solution, but as a cornerstone in the team's ongoing development. Lakers team president Rob Pelinka spoke highly of Redick, emphasizing the coach's unique voice and ability to influence the team culture. "We think he's a special coach with a unique voice that is helping us define the culture of Lakers excellence," Pelinka said. "This extension is a clear statement of what we believe in, what we will continue to invest in, and how our players will embrace this vision as we develop the team's identity. Long-term planning is essential as we continue to build this roster and move forward." Pelinka's comments underline the Lakers' strategic approach. The team is not simply thinking about short-term wins, but about creating a sustainable culture of success that can endure beyond LeBron James's career. Redick's ability to communicate with players, manage egos, and instill discipline was key in the decision to reward him with a longer contract. For Redick, this extension is a significant vote of confidence after just 1 year at the helm. He now has the time and resources to fully implement his systems, refine his strategies, and establish the type of culture that can consistently produce results. Moving forward, Redick and Luka Doncic will play central roles in defining the Lakers' future, both on and off the court. Redick's responsibilities extend beyond in-game tactics. He is expected to guide younger players, foster leadership within the locker room, and ensure that the Lakers maintain a competitive mindset throughout the long NBA season. His analytical approach, combined with his understanding of modern NBA offenses and defenses, positions him to adapt to evolving trends in the league while keeping the Lakers competitive at the highest level. While the contract extension secures Redick's future with the Lakers, postseason success remains the ultimate test. Fans, media, and the front office will closely evaluate his ability to lead the team deep into the playoffs. The Lakers are determined to see tangible results this season, aiming to contend for a championship in the highly competitive Western Conference. Luka Doncic is reportedly in peak physical condition, and LeBron James continues to perform at an elite level even at age 40. The combination of veteran leadership and young talent gives the Lakers a strong foundation to compete against the league's top teams. Redick's task is to harness this talent, implement a cohesive system, and maximize the team's strengths in high-pressure playoff situations. The Lakers believe that this core has the potential to win meaningful playoff games and contend for a championship. Winning another title before LeBron James retires remains the organization's top priority. Redick's multi-year extension gives him the stability and authority to focus on long-term goals, experiment with strategies, and ensure the team is prepared for the challenges ahead. The extension sends a message not only to Redick, but to the entire organization, players, and fans. The Lakers are committed to continuity, growth, and developing a team identity that aligns with their legacy of excellence. Redick is expected to continue fostering an environment where accountability, preparation, and performance are at the forefront. As the Lakers enter this new chapter, all eyes will be on Redick and how he balances the pressure of immediate results with the long-term vision for the franchise. The team's success will depend on his ability to integrate star talent, develop younger players, and execute a system capable of sustaining competitiveness deep into the postseason. In summary, JJ Redick's multi-year extension is a bold move by the Lakers, reflecting confidence in his coaching ability and vision for the franchise. With LeBron James still an elite player, Luka Doncic continuing to rise, and Redick at the helm, the Lakers aim to compete at the highest level and position themselves for sustained success in the years to come. The Los Angeles Lakers front office executive Rob Pelinka, along with head coach JJ Redick, addressed the media Thursday, providing insights as the team gears up for the start of the regular season. Their discussion covered multiple facets of the Lakers' strategy, from roster construction and player roles to long-term planning, but the conversation inevitably turned to the future of LeBron James, one of the most influential players in NBA history. LeBron James, now 40 years old, remains at the center of speculation. Questions abound. Will he re-sign with the Lakers after this season? Could he explore free agency elsewhere? Or is retirement on the horizon? Rather than sidestepping these questions and allowing social media speculation to dominate, Pelinka confronted them directly, making clear the Lakers hope to see James conclude his career in Los Angeles. Pelinka stressed that LeBron will retain full control over the timeline of his career. When asked directly if the Lakers want James on the roster if he chooses to continue beyond this season, Pelinka stated, "We would love if LeBron's story is to retire as a Laker." Additionally, Pelinka emphasized that James will be given absolute respect to choose his story, a statement that could fuel further discussion about his long-term plans. This remark underscores the franchise's commitment to honoring LeBron's preferences during the final stages of his legendary career. Pelinka's comments also subtly suggest that if James were to request a trade, the organization might seriously consider it. This demonstrates a balance between loyalty to a franchise icon and respect for a player's personal choices, reflecting a professional culture that prioritizes player agency while remaining competitive. At this point, there's no public indication that LeBron is unhappy in Los Angeles. While reports indicate other teams would pursue him if the opportunity arose, James has long demonstrated a commitment to the Lakers. He moved his entire family to LA years ago when joining the team, signaling that the city was his preferred long-term home. His deep roots in Los Angeles make the idea of a trade or departure less likely, but not impossible, particularly if championship opportunities become a pressing factor. Pelinka reiterated the organization's desire for LeBron to retire as a Laker while giving him complete freedom to shape the final chapters of his career. Beyond sentiment, practical considerations loom large. Can the Lakers realistically provide LeBron with a path to his 5th NBA championship this season? Many analysts place the team somewhere in the middle of the Western Conference, one of the most competitive and unforgiving divisions in professional basketball. The Lakers' ability to contend for a title could heavily influence LeBron's decision-making, as the pursuit of another championship remains a central motivation for the 4-time NBA champion. This season also presents a unique dynamic for LeBron. For the first time in years, he will not be the clear top player on his team. That distinction now belongs to Luka Doncic, whose rise in prominence, exceptional skill set, and off-season transformation have shifted the spotlight. This change may impact LeBron's perception of his role, the team's hierarchy, and even his motivation to continue in Los Angeles. Balancing personal achievement with team success has always been a consideration for James, and this season adds a new layer to that equation. The Lakers front office is navigating this situation carefully. While they clearly desire LeBron to remain, they must also manage the team's competitiveness, chemistry, and long-term strategic goals. It's a delicate balance, ensuring that the franchise can honor a player of LeBron's stature while simultaneously building a roster capable of contending for championships in the current NBA landscape. In addition to LeBron's personal decisions, the Lakers face broader challenges. The Western Conference features multiple title-contending teams, and the margin for error is slim. Injuries, performance fluctuations, and the integration of new roster pieces will all play a critical role in determining whether Los Angeles can realistically pursue another championship. LeBron's decision may hinge not just on loyalty or comfort, but on whether the team can provide a credible path to a 5th ring. Ultimately, the evolving story of LeBron James in Los Angeles remains one of the most compelling narratives in sports. Each decision he makes, whether to continue playing, retire, or potentially request a trade, will generate intense media scrutiny and fan debate. His legacy, team dynamics, and the Lakers' championship aspirations are all intertwined, creating a storyline that will capture attention throughout the season. As the 2025-26 season approaches, all eyes will remain on LeBron James and the Lakers. How this chapter unfolds could define the final act of one of the greatest careers in basketball history, while also shaping the future of a storied franchise striving to return to championship glory. The Los Angeles Lakers are reportedly deep in trade discussions for young center Walker Kessler, but sources indicate the negotiations have already hit a major obstacle. The Utah Jazz are demanding what insiders describe as an astronomical price, raising questions about whether the Lakers can realistically meet the terms. As the NBA trade market heats up, these talks are drawing widespread attention, given Kessler's potential and the Lakers' urgent need for a defensive anchor. Today, we break down the details, Kessler's value, the implications for both franchises, and what this could mean for the broader league. Walker Kessler, a 7-foot center out of Auburn University, was selected by the Utah Jazz in 2022 after an impressive college career. Known for his defensive prowess and ability to protect the rim, Kessler quickly made an impact in his rookie season. He averaged nearly 10 points, 8 rebounds, and 2.3 blocks per game, earning a spot on the NBA All-Rookie team. His combination of size, timing, and defensive intelligence makes him one of the league's most promising young big men. Kessler's rapid development has made him a coveted asset in trade discussions. Beyond his defensive skills, he has been expanding his offensive game, working on a mid-range jumper and demonstrating effective finishing around the rim. This blend of defensive dominance and developing offensive versatility has made him an attractive target for teams looking to solidify their front court. Defense has always been Kessler's calling card. He consistently alters opponents' shots at the rim, anchors the paint, and dominates rebounds. His shot-blocking presence can change the trajectory of games, deterring drives and forcing opponents into low-percentage attempts. Offensively, Kessler is no longer just a traditional rim runner. He is showing signs of a reliable mid-range shot and has the ability to finish efficiently around the basket. This combination makes him a rare commodity in the current NBA landscape, where elite defensive centers are in high demand. For the Lakers, Kessler represents a strategic addition. With LeBron James, now 40, still leading the franchise, the Lakers are seeking ways to maximize their roster while protecting the core veterans. Kessler could fill a crucial defensive void, providing rim protection and rebounding, while allowing other versatile players to adapt around him. Adding a player of his caliber would not only improve interior defense, but also enhance team efficiency on both ends of the court. While exact terms of the trade have not been disclosed, multiple reports suggest the Jazz are demanding a combination of young prospects, future draft picks, and potentially established talent in return for Kessler. For the Lakers, meeting these demands is a significant challenge. Sacrificing too many assets could jeopardize their roster balance, while failing to act could leave them without the defensive upgrade they desperately need. It's a high-stakes negotiation, highlighting just how difficult it can be to acquire top-tier young talent in today's NBA. The Lakers' current roster blends experienced veterans with emerging talent. LeBron James continues to provide unmatched leadership and basketball IQ. However, the team has struggled with depth at the center position, and Kessler could solve multiple issues. His presence would provide reliable rim protection, improve rebounding, and offer flexibility in rotations. For a team aiming for another championship run, this addition could be pivotal. Acquiring Kessler could transform the Lakers' defensive identity. His shot blocking and paint protection would elevate the team's interior defense, while his rebounding would help control possessions and create fast break opportunities. Offensively, Kessler's developing skills could complement the roster, providing spacing and finishing around the rim. Essentially, Kessler could be the missing piece that allows the Lakers to reclaim their status as one of the league's top defensive teams. For Utah, trading Kessler is not a simple decision. They must weigh the potential return in assets against the risk of losing a player with significant upside. Kessler's presence is valuable, especially for a team currently in a transitional phase. Moving him could provide draft capital and young talent to accelerate rebuilding or retooling, but it also carries the risk of leaving a void in their front court. How the Jazz navigate these negotiations could define the franchise's direction for years to come. Trade discussions of this magnitude are common in the NBA, but the dynamics are complex. Teams must balance immediate needs, long-term planning, and roster constraints. The market for young, defensive-minded big men is competitive, and the Lakers' pursuit of Kessler reflects both their ambition and the challenges inherent in acquiring elite talent. Injuries, team performance, and timing all play crucial roles in determining whether a deal ultimately materializes. Kessler is not the only player linked to the Lakers this season. As contenders, they continue to explore multiple avenues to improve their roster, evaluating talent across the league. Fans and analysts are closely watching these developments, as strategic moves could redefine the Lakers' approach for the remainder of the season and their championship aspirations. The ongoing trade discussions between the Lakers and Jazz over Walker Kessler underline the high-stakes, complex nature of NBA negotiations. With Utah reportedly setting an insane asking price, the Lakers face a delicate balancing act aggressively and risk core assets, or step back and miss out on a potential game-changing center. Both franchises are carefully weighing their options, and fans across the league will be watching closely to see whether Kessler will remain in Utah or become the next cornerstone of the Lakers roster.